Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft. I know this episode is a little delayed. I originally intended on releasing this yesterday, but unfortunately that was not possible. So, here we are today, recording an episode. As you can see, we have quite a few more cows than before, and we are going to kill them all, except for these two little babies. They get to live. So we shall get started on that. This is so fun. But I mean, this is pretty much all I've been doing for the past couple days, because I definitely need that leather to complete that enchanting room. Oops. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Well, then I guess it's you two that get to stay. So there you have it. And where's the leather? Only 6 leather. Unlimited pork chops. Or, sorry, beef. And also in my inventory, you can maybe get a slight feel for what we're going to be doing today. But before we do that, I'm just going to make a quick stop over here in the chicken farm and see how that's doing. Got a few eggs. As you can see, we have more than before. 1. So it's coming together nicely. Maybe get a few more up there. Okay, so moving on. We can head on over to the wheat farm and see how that's doing. This is so exciting. I actually just harvested them on my way over here, so that's not surprising. But we shall now head back into the base and give you a few more updates. One of which is, actually this isn't the sword that I had before, as you can see. Now I have sharpness 2 and knockback 1, because yesterday I just got so bored of the repetitiveness of killing those cows that I decided to try once again for a looting sword. That and my other sword actually broke, so I needed a new one anyways. So I figured I'd try for a looting sword, and that's what I got instead. So there's that. It's a bit better than the other sword, but still not exactly what I wanted. I think I added the glass there, but other than that, I think this is exactly the same. I added a few more bookcases in here, but yeah, nothing too exciting. Let's start off by enchanting this bow with 2 levels, and I am gonna have to add some kind of piston system to this room, because yeah, it's pretty much impossible to get any sort of low level enchants how it's currently set up. So I'm gonna have to do that as well. But yeah, as you can see, we're still missing quite a few bookcases, but with any luck that won't be the case for much longer. And yeah, so there you have that. And over here, I was originally going to add bookcases all along this wall to kind of give this room more of a library feel to it. But at the rate that this is going, that will take forever. So I figured to change that up a bit, and actually, instead of adding bookcases, I'm just going to add the normal dark wood walls. And also in here, I will be adding the potion room. So that's what's going to be in this alcove here. I may still add bookcases on this wall, just to, give it a bit of a library feel. But this room is also going to have some practicalness to it by having the potion stand and everything else needed to make potions. ingredients and water and stuff like that. As you can see, there's a bit of an opening to the outside, but it's not very important to us right now. So I am going to do this. It's actually not going to take that long, so I'm probably actually just going to keep talking. Or not. But what else? I actually might get a job. I know, surprising, right? But there's actually a job opening just down the street, and I figured that could be cool. It's actually the position of superintendent at a retirement home. So it's not too fancy, but yeah, it definitely serves the purpose. So I may be applying for that. Well, I already am applying for that, but I may actually get the job. So here's hoping, because if I do, a few things will change with the channel. And one, it will be that I can now afford faster internet. Like a lot faster. I'm talking like the fastest available. And so with that, I'll also be able to start doing live streaming on Twitch TV. And that will open up a few options. One of which is definitely play more games, like play a wider variety of games, and also have more of a live, a live, what is it? Feedback, or just live communication with you guys by doing that. So just trying to figure out what I'm making here. So I made the glass bottles and the brewing stand, and now I'm making the books that I can make. And that's only going to give us two more bookcases, so that's not much. And is this going to be enough? It's just perfect. Okay, so there's that. And brewing station. What else am I going to need for that? I really have not, because I kind of just decided to do that right before I started recording. So I'm still not completely sure with the style that I'm going to go for, or the layout. All I know is it needs a brewing stand. Because yesterday, how I got the levels for this sword is I basically went down to that mob foam that we have down in the basement of our base, and I punched the mobs to death after crushing them for a few seconds. But it still was not a very efficient process for gaining levels. So that's when I decided, hey, I need to make a brewing station so that I can have access to potions, so that I can have access to the potions required to damage. Sorry about that. The potions required to damage the skeletons and zombies. And I also need to take another trip to the Nether, get some more glowstone, and start installing the redstone lamps in all the rooms. Because I've been meaning to do that for a long time, and I still have not done that. So there's that. Sorry about that. Still a little sick, as you can probably tell. But what else do I need here? I need water, and that can go right here. Wow. Being sick is definitely not fun. I would not recommend it. Actually, instead of doing that, I'm actually going to keep that and inset it like that. And we'll see how that looks, but the goal is to maybe give it a kind of inset waterfall. Yeah. So that gives it a little more personality. And we can replace that. Just to clean it up a little bit more. And I only have one more of these. But yeah, there's that. And so that will allow me to do that. And now I pretty much have a potion station. That's it. Whoa. Die. So this is actually a pretty good sword, at least compared to nothing, but but still not what I wanted. But that's okay. So okay, so anyway, before we were interrupted, potion stand, I'm going to need a place for all the ingredients, and that's probably going to be in this wall here. And then also water I have. Okay, so I'm gonna need to grab a few chests. And what else? Oh yes, to make the potions that I need. Yeah, I just need to drop this stuff off. And that should be fine. But to make the potions I need to damage the zombies, I actually need melons. So I'm also going to have to make a melon foam, because I currently do not have any melons. I have melon seeds, but I don't actually have the melons. So we're also going to be doing that today. And that's probably going to be a little less exciting, so I'll probably cut that out and put together some kind of montage of melon foam building this. And I also need to close this area off. This is open and dangerous. But for now I'll just set these up like that and place our current supplies. I also need the gold to make the glistering melons. I need gold ingots for that, so I'll leave that there. And I can also store these here, since this is where they're going to end up going anyways. So there's that, and there's some building supplies. And so yeah, I'm going to head up to the farm area, or down to the farm area, I mean. And because that's where we're going to be building the melon farm. We are going to need the melon seeds to do that. So I'm just going to grab that. And what else do I need? Dirt. I need more dirt. So I'll take that. And I also need a hoe to till the dirt. And we'll also grab that. And I also need water to water the dirt. Okay. So we'll also grab that. Need to grab it over here so that it doesn't disrupt the water current. Just like that. And I'm actually probably going to need to grab another source block of water, but I'll do that later. So there's that. What else do I need? I want it to be an automated, automated? What is that? What is the word? Automated piston form. So I'm gonna need some more pistons as well, but I think for now I will just leave it as manual because I want that piston. Wow. Wow, that's getting annoying. Yeah, so I need to clear this area out. And yeah, so this is the part where I cut away, turn this into some kind of montage, and I will meet you back here as soon as I have this cleaned up and finished. Okay, so I think we have pretty much finished it up. I think this should work. I'm not sure if they needed an airspace right above it. The reason why I'm trying to make it this compact is that what I'm going to do to make it automated is I'm going to basically set a source block of water here, and then that will bring all the melons here, and then what I'll do is just add pistons underneath these dirt blocks, or better yet, just add a piston on each side to kind of just shift it one block to the side, and then that should cause all the melons to explode and hopefully well, I guess technically only 50% should land in the water, but yeah, I don't know. I still have to work on it a little bit better to perfect it. Like I said, I came into this with no plans whatsoever. This is all just improvised. But and then on the other side, depending on how this works out, I'll just make a mirror image of the pumpkin foam. But we're just gonna have to see how this works. So I am going to probably just hang out here for a little while and see if it actually produces any sort of melons, and if so, how often, how quickly, stuff like that. But I think I'm actually going to, because I know they don't need tilled soil for the melons to grow on, but I'm not sure if they won't grow on them if it is tilled. So I'm probably just going to hang out here for a little while and just see if any grow. So I will be back soon. Okay, so after quite a while, we've had 2 melon blocks grow. I broke the other one. So I guess it's possible. They just take a very long time. Oh, except for that one. Just keeps growing. But I looked up on the wiki, and it does say that in order for them to grow, there has to be at least one transparent block right above the plant. There doesn't have to be one above where the melon grows, though. So technically that works, but that doesn't. So just as a bit of a heads up, and then also it needs water and light for the plant to grow. So that's pretty much it. Oh, okay, so they're growing a bit faster now. Just took a while for them to initially, start going, and then yeah. So that pretty much wraps it up for the melon farm. So I'm just gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna automate this system, and then I'll just add a few more layers or extend it that way or something. But yeah, so there's that. Now we have enough melons to grow the health potions, because it requires glowstone, melon slices. I'm just looking at the recipe. I have the nether wart, and I just need, and I have the water, and I have the bottles. So I need that. I have the melons. Now I just need glowstone dust, and the gold is already down there. So yeah, I think we're set. So just grab a stack of that. Good thing I grabbed that when we went to the nether, but then it would have been a real hassle. And once again, it's nighttime. It's always nighttime out here. So grab that and that. And might as well just turn them all into that. Actually, I'm only going to make 3 at first. And then, no, I only need 1 of those. 1 of those. It just goes like that. then there's that, and I only need one of those. Okay, so we shall make our first potions. So I just do that, and then in the potion stand you place the water bottles, and then first off is the nether wart. And I'm gonna have a creeper come up these stairs and blow the entire thing up. So I'm just gonna head back down to the house while that brews, and I'm going to take a nap. Although it really doesn't take that long for the potions to brew, so that's good, I guess. So then we head back up. And yeah, so this is pretty exciting. It'll definitely speed up the experience gain. Okay, so next is the melon. Just take a drink. And then next up is the glowstone dust, and then that just increases the effects of the potion. Right? Potion of healing, yep. And you do that. Oh, actually, I'm also going to need gunpowder to turn it into a splash potion. Otherwise, I can't. I'm not gonna make each zombie drink it. So I need to grab some gunpowder. Then that will allow me to actually throw it at the zombies. So that's good. Although I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do about the skeletons, because other than, what is it? Potion of poison? I'm not sure which one's better, the potion of poison or the potion of instant damage or harming or whatever it's called. I'm not sure which one actually does more damage. So, but I think in theory the poison should be more efficient. I'm just gonna deposit that, and that should be good. But in theory, I think the poison would be better off, because it always takes it down as long as you get the one that lasts the longest. Then it pretty much always takes their damage down to half a heart. Yep, yeah, half a heart. So we're gonna come down here now and hang out here for a while and just see how these work. And then after that, I'm probably gonna call it an episode, because with the building the melon farm, I'm gonna try a new style of kind of what's it called? Taking various clips, and putting them together. Yeah, that word. But I'm gonna try a new style of doing that, just to make it a little more exciting, and also to bring more of the building processes and the stuff that's usually boring, just to bring more of that into the episodes. Because currently it's just kind of like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then cut, and then next thing you know, it's done, and you really don't get to see any of the building processes or anything. Because if I just leave it straight in, one, I'm gonna have to find something to talk about for that extremely long and boring time. Depending on what I'm doing, as far as farming the cows and stuff, that's just very boring and very repetitive. And so one, I would have to find something to talk about during that entire time, and then two, I would have to edit it all together at the end, and that can be quite a hassle, especially when what you're editing is boring and repetitive like that. So So I'm going to try to find a way to make it a little more exciting, a little more unique to my videos, and yeah. So if I did find a way, if I did come up with a way, then you've already seen it. But if I didn't, I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep trying. But so yeah. I'm not sure. F3 and I'm not used to using this. Entities 20. Yeah, I think that's what it means. But yeah, originally how I got the experience for this sword is what I would do is because when you pull this lever, the block goes over top of their heads and suffocates them. And I tested it and I counted it takes about 17 hits. It's not seconds, it's when the block goes over their head, they kind of do this, they make this sound and kind of, cringe, like when they take damage. And it happens about every half a second or a quarter second. But I basically counted, it takes about 17 suffocation damage noises that they make. I don't know what to call it. But like what they do there when they fall and hit the ground, it takes about 17 of those before they die. So basically what I'd do is I would close this and then I'd count out to about 15 and then I would shut it off and then I would just punch to deal the rest of the damage. But that involved a lot of clicking, and so it wasn't a good long-term solution. So that's why we made these today. And pretty soon we are going to use them. Whoa. What is that? That's interesting. Huh. Okay, so we are going to throw the potion now. And another one. There you go. And one more just to finish off the rest. That was damage. Oh, so that does damage skeletons as well? That's interesting. Okay, well that makes things easy. And I actually got some iron from that. Nice. And arrows. Okay, well that's cool. See that? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I would just count up to 15 because it takes about 17 before they die. So yeah. But yep. I think that pretty much wraps it up for today. So as always, thanks for watching. And next time we will start doing some serious enchanting and hopefully finish up the enchanting room and yeah. So yeah, as always, thanks for watching and I will see you next time.